Good evening and welcome to the Bookish News at 6. Tonight in this very special programme we'll be exploring what happens when two mega corporations go to war over a planet that's barely considered more than a speck of ice. The planet in question of course is called Carenza, and we can bring this information to you thanks to the report compiled by the Illuminae group. In our first report, Guy Roberts reports on the different kinds of files contained in this book. We already know of the events of the Carenza attack with those two mega corporations and the havoc it created. The lives lost not just through the initial attack but the subsequent Phobos virus. These files made available to us via the Illuminae group are important files. We need to understand them. This report, it's not your ordinary report. It's not a wordy document, despite its length at just under 600 pages. In this report we get the surveillance footage, or a worded version of it anyway. We get the access logs from the Aiden core, which is the artificial intelligence. We get the communication between the two main people involved in this incident, and security logs and everything. It's all in this file. Because of this, it's not necessarily the easiest book to start getting into. But once you get into the mindset of how this is written, you will just race through it, and all the facts that we know now, you will know too. As an example of what I mean, this is one of the pages. The words just fly over the page. It even goes as far as wordy illustrations. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's a wordy drawing. This file is not like any other report you're ever going to read. Yes, it's unusual. Yes, it will take time to get into the minds of how this report reads, but once you do, the 600 pages, they're going to fly by. Back to you in the studio. Thanks, Guy. Our second report tonight comes from Sky Dillons, who's been looking at the two main characters involved in these reports and that keep coming up. He's also been exploring the mysterious Aiden, who crops up frequently. There are three main characters in this report you want to keep your eye on. Katie Grant, who also goes by the username Bite Me, is an expert hacker. The things that she does just blows my mind. She's determined, strong, and there's nothing that's going to stop her getting to the person that she wants to be with the most. She does things that you just go, what? When I read this, I was completely getting behind her, and I think you will too. I didn't connect quite as well with Ezra as I did with Katie, but he's still a character worthwhile reading about. Without Ezra, Katie wouldn't have tried so hard, and the reason for that becomes apparent very early on in the report. There's a third person, or not so much person, more artificial intelligence. And in this report you will see the Aiden logs. They're the core files that shows what this computer, this artificial intelligence is actually thinking. And you grow to care for Aiden as well, and you kind of start to understand its own logic. There's a host of other people you'll meet along the way, including those infected by the Phobos virus and those trying to hold it back. There are intelligent people on board both ships trying to keep the Phobos virus at bay and also to keep the healthy people healthy and to get both ships home. Whether they succeed, we have to read the report and find out. I'll leave you with this one thing. Katie and Ezra and the artificial intelligence, this report shows they battled through a lot. Attacks on the ships, a Phobos virus, all completely isolated and away in deep space. This report, it's one hell of a read. Back to you in the studio. Thanks, Sky. These two reports in this very special programme have been made possible thanks to the work of the Illuminae group, who have made this report available via Rock the Boat Publishing. It's available in all good bookshops and online, so we highly recommend you check out the files for yourself and come to your own conclusion. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to receive further updates as and when they happen, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, as always, please stay safe. Good night.